Good morning, how are you? Friday morning, end of another week. How's your week been? How's your movement been this week? What workouts have you done? I'd love to know below. As you know, we do a cardio and core, a weights and more, metabolic 5, resistance bands, and we finish Friday on balance and strength. So the 5 moves in 5 minutes I'm going to show you today based on that. Good morning, hope you're okay. Lovely to see everybody. If you're going to join in, as always, please make sure you're feeling fit and well, and then you do the movements that are suitable for you, and always adapt if you need to. And mainly, when it comes to balance, you want a clear, safe space as well. If you need anything to hold on to, we've got something. I'm going to use my chair for one move today. So I'm going to show you the 5 moves. We're going to start off with one move that we do every week so that we can progress and see how that develops. I need to grab the time. I need to take my socks off because I can't do this very well in my socks, but it is chilly, so the socks are on in between. So, first move, we're going to be in a split stance position, and we're literally about to take off by running, coming into a running position, and then lowering down again. So we're coming up onto the toes, controlling the movement as we lean forward, and then bringing the movement back. So again, working a little bit of everything, core, toes, ankle joints, the whole lot. 45 seconds, off we go. So I'm in this stance position, my arms again, I'm as if I'm about to run, I'm about to sprint off, but I change my mind. I get to that point, hold it, bring it back. I can check and see how my toes feel, coming up onto my toes, how my legs are, and again, really having to control that. I just want to go straight forward. So again, the core is having to work then to engage and help pull me back. Now from here, I'm just looking straight ahead at the moment, which might be enough, but if you wanted to, we could be looking left to right, which does challenge the balance, because when we're walking, we're running, we are going to have to look left to right when we're out and about. So, just side to side there. In the class, we would do the other side as well, and that's one of our progressive moves. Next move I wanted to show you, or get you to do, it's a balance move. We're just going to hold one leg, hovering, but whilst we're doing that, we're going to close our eyes. So we want to train the body, not just so we can see what's going on whilst we're balancing, but for the body to have to adapt when we can't see what's going on. So I can feel everything having to work, and my balance feels very different as if I was looking straight ahead. So, if you need to, make sure you've got something to hold on to. We haven't got to have the leg up high. It could be just taking the toes off the floor, closing the eyes for a couple of seconds maybe, and then reopening. But I'm just trying to maintain that balance. My right foot is really wanting to veer off to the right now, so I'm trying to engage the whole foot on the floor and pause. That's trickier than the anything. Now to let me know what you think about that one. From there, using my chair, we're going to do a single leg squat. So I'm going to use the chair to be able to squat down to, or come back up from. So my left leg is now going to be my non-working leg. My other leg is up, and I'm going to sit back down again. I'm actually not going to touch the chair because that's a bit low for me, but the movement being, I'm keeping one leg up, I'm hinging back, and I'm sitting, aiming to sit down. Let me show you from the side. So just gently coming down. Now this shows me that I haven't got much flexibility in my left leg at the moment. I'm going to go down very low, but that's fine. I can work on that movement with my arms out in front, by your side, whatever you want to do. If we didn't want to aim to sit down, again, we could just have the chair there. We could hold on to it and gently lower ourselves back down again. Next move we're going to be doing is which one are we doing next? Oh yeah, we're going to do a single leg Romanian deadlift. So a bit of balance. I'm going to have my feet hip width apart, take a step back, begin to hinge. My left leg is going to come up, and I'm going to reach down towards the outside of my shin. As I come up, bring my arm up to the opposite side. So like a sort of nice spiral effect. So I'm hinging, I'm rotating down with my arm. The rest of my body is still fairly in line. It's just the arm that is doing the rotation. Then my leg is extending back, which is comfortable for me. But again, your leg hasn't got to extend back that far. It could just be. we hinge and the toes stay on the floor, or we just gently lift off a couple of inches. Lovely. And then the last move, just to add a bit of strength to this movement, we're going to do a shoulder press. So straightforward shoulder press, again if it's okay for your shoulders. But as I do that, I'm going to come up onto tiptoes. So just adding a little bit more of a challenge, because the shoulder press can be shoulder press can be a challenge depending on the weights you've got. But I'm now wanting to add a different movement by coming up onto tiptoes. So breathing in, exhale. If shoulder presses, you didn't want to do that, you could also do bicep curls, you could do any other movement, but I'm just gently coming up onto tiptoes. My feet are hip width apart, so I'm feeling quite aligned, quite balanced. It's still quite tricky because I've got to control that movement. I don't want to come too far forward. And rest. So there were 5 moves that we will be doing shortly, 8:30 on our Friday morning class, to challenge your balance. We have our balance moves that we do every week. We have about 9 moves, which we practice and practice and practice. And from when we start to each week, it's just great to see the progressions and how things feel. And then we have those additional moves just to challenge things a little bit more. So there we go, balance and strength first thing on a Friday morning, a little bit earlier because I have another class starting shortly. So let me know how you get on. Let me know how your balance is. I always want to know how your balance is and what you do to work on that. But take care, and I will see you on Monday. Have a super weekend and see you soon. Bye.